Hi guys, it's Shauna here. Welcome to your 5-minute video, which is really helpful for you really at any time in your life, but mostly if you spend a bit of time in the office and you're sort of inward. So this is a bit of a practice to just open through the front of your body. So we'll get straight into it. My sunglasses are on because it's super bright and I'm just laying on the deck, and as you can see, my dog's a bit upset because I won't let her out to get on the mat right now. Okay, so start by lying on your back, and you're going to start with your right leg straight, and then you're just going to hug your left knee into your chest, and then just close your eyes. And you have an option with this one. You can also place like a bolster or a pillow or something underneath your hips if you wanted a bit of extra height. That would just help lengthen through that right hip flexor a little bit more, but this is just fine if you don't have any props. Just want it to be really accessible for you, at any time. Just taking a few really deep, long breaths, and as you do that, really relax through your shoulders as well. A lot of times when I do sequences that are really yin based, which means that they're quite gentle, and it's less about opening the muscles and more about just changing the shape of the mold, like remolding the muscles and the tissues rather than stretching them. I really like to breathe into my belly. Belly breath is a really natural breath that babies breathe. Is right out of fight or flight and just sends us into a really gentle, soft state. That's really what we want, to allow the body to relax. I'm just going to take 3 more breaths here. Gently release that left knee and just lay flat for a moment. Just notice the impact as the energy starts to flow back into that area that was compressed, that femoral nerve. And then when you're ready, hugging that right knee into the chest, keeping that left leg straight. And again, you can pop a bolster or a pillow or something underneath your hips if that feels nice for you. And relax through the shoulders, soften through your jaw. So important. So take another 3 breaths here. And then gently release that right leg and just lay flat again for a moment. And you're slowly going to come up, just roll to your side. Give yourself some support. You're going to cross your legs, and you're going to come onto your belly. And just take your forearms directly underneath your shoulders. Just pull your heart forward and let your lower back really relax. Let your glutes relax. Let your legs relax. I'm just going to take about 5 to 7 breaths here. And imagine the heart pulling forward and the shoulders just gently sliding back and down. And again, just feel that real relaxing state. Three more breaths here. And again, no forcing, just really gentle, allowing the lower back to soften. One more deep breath in. And a full long breath out. Great, and then you're slowly just going to lower yourself down. You can turn your head to one side. And you're just going to move right into the chest stretch. So you're going to bend your right arm. I'll just move over so you can see. So you're going to bend your arm into a right angle. And then just take your elbow a little bit higher than your shoulder. So it's literally a cactus shape. And then you're just going to take both your knees and you're going to hug them towards your chest. So your legs are actually facing the left and your right elbow is bent. And you're just going to drop your head down. And you can either just stay here and breathe, but if it feels good, you can actually start to lift this side of the chest up with your head down. And just take about 7 to 10 breaths here. And take one more big breath in, a full exhale, and then gently release and just come back into your belly. That should feel really good for opening the pecs there. Just switching sides, so again bending that left arm, take the right angle, so I'll move over so you can see it. It's kind of hard to see a bit from this angle, but if you're looking at me sort of side on, that's what my arm would look like. So bent elbow's a little bit higher than the shoulder, and then take both your knees to the right side this time, and then drop your left shoulder down. And again, about 7 really slow, big belly breaths in and out. Take one more breath in and a full breath out. And gently just come back to center. Just take your hands next to your side and just relax your head down. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it's helpful for you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you get some sunshine today. See you next time. Bye.